Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. That's the stuff. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Good job. That's what we're looking for. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slice it. Let's try to get perfect timing on this next swing. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations, you got the basics. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. Well done on that lesson. The putt weight is how hard you hit your... That was well done. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Well, you've got that one down. And with that, you are... Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up Or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite. Let's try that again. Good job on that one. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Well, you've got the hang of this one. And hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit. Nice work. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. Not quite. Let's try that one again. I think we've got time for another try at this one. That should probably be tried again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Well, not quite. Let's try that again. How about we try that again? Not quite. Let's reset and try again. Great work. Looks like you've got that. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
MW2 Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the first. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. Here's their sixth shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Was on a good line. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. Currently at 4 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5. That's really not what they were looking for.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putter's for a big 4 on the scorecard. Eight feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 5 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, steady now. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This would be a great up and down. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Sitting at 6 over for the day. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
And there it is. Currently at 6 over par. Time to face a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, that one will play. The sixth hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Appears to have overcooked this one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
That will work. Sitting at 6 over for the event. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 7th.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
This lie's not great. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, that's too bad. Putting for par. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
A bit wild on approach there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey. Well holed. Let's move on. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This one might roll into the rough. A little off the mark on that approach shot. Getting ready to play their third. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That did everything but drop. Bogey putt coming up here. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I got to say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That one's come up short.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
That limits the damage. Sitting at 10 over par for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Wow, that was just striped. Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Sitting at 10 over for the round. We have a par 4 on this one.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Ah, that's frustrating. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Wow, that's misjudged. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Par putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. A 7-footer right here.
An important par save.
That was a gallant attempt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Putting for birdie. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And here we are with the third shot. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Playing their 5th shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Sixth shot coming up. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Just didn't drop. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich,